Hey guys, it's ASQUATCH. Sorry if it's been a while. I got a new computer, but hey, I can't help it. I still gotta post. I need to put that work in, grow my channel and shit. I'm hoping to make niche micro celebrity status by spring and hopefully maximize shallow internet affection by this time next year. But yeah, this video idea came to mind for me mainly because of where I'm at. Technically I'm institutionalized right now. Got me feeling my lockup vibes just a little bit. But that's a video for another day. Basically, my meds just stopped working altogether, and all the local hospitals in Buffalo were full, so I somehow yoinky-sploinkied my way out to Massachusetts, and now I'm in like this halfway program. But it's split mental health and addiction, so I wanted to talk about my brief run-ins with DXM. I'll give you guys more marijuana stuff soon, but this is more interesting to me anyways. Plus, I'm not just like all these other yee-ass I got high stick figure people who straight cap in a mic. I saved that for my rap music. But yeah, I'll admit it, I was a pretty suggestible kid. I got put in theater jail many a time for heckling the cast of the Christmas play or farting loud on purpose during a Bliss presentation. All my boys had to say was, do it, and God, I miss 8th grade. Shout out Kid Peak and Kobe. But I digress, it's a completely different video subject. The point is, I was down for whatever, and all the music at the time was lean this, lean that, so naturally, I wanted a double cup in my hand. I didn't understand exactly what you put in it, I just knew it was cough syrup and soda. And I'd be goddamned if I wasn't gonna get my hands on some motherfucking cough syrup and soda. Jeez, who the fuck do you think I am? Now this is probably a good time to add the disclaimer that this was a horrible idea and it ended badly, but you know that if you kept watching. Also, for the record, heroin and, codeine, which is in lean, they're in the same fucking class. They're in opiates. I mean, it's the same kind of thing, and like, heroin addiction isn't really sexy or cool, and frankly, you shouldn't get your ideas of what to do with your body and, substances based off of what a guy who calls himself Sasquatch on YouTube, fucking says he thought it was cool in 8th grade. But I digress on the, stay in school shit. I mean, this is a YouTube channel, not a rehab. But yeah, so now it's 7 a.m. on a Tuesday in 2017, which is already a really bad start. I'm in 9th grade, and something just snapped. I've made my decision. I get a 2-liter of flat, expired Diet Coke, pour half a cup, then I take a bottle of Mucinex and add a hefty-ass pour and fill it all the way to the top. I praised the base god one last time and knocked it back. I walk out the house and down the block after that breakfast of champions, and I'm already feeling funky. And by this time, and by the time I get to school, I can feel a little buzz, and I'm, chilling, smiling, say the hi to people. I'm like, oh, this is cool, I like this. Don't remember exactly how I felt, but it wasn't bad. And I'm moving through my morning, just moving and grooving. I get to 4th period, and I smile, I sit down, I look up at the math equations on the board, I take a breath, and just straight, to the face. Straight to the fucking face, like fucking Asuka from Evangelion. My head is getting split like a fucking paper slicer's going through it. And I just sit there silent with literally the worst headache of my entire life, dying twice a second. And I had to sit through 2 whole days of that shit. I mean, it got a little better by the end, but it was agony. The worst migraine and just whole head experience I've ever had. And honestly, I never want to do that again. Emphasis, on wanted. But it happened again the next time, and it was 10,000 times worse. It was a fucking accident. So now it's 2022, and unbeknownst to me, I have COVID. It's like early January, but at this point, I just think I have a cold. So I go to the Family Dollar and buy the cheapest, most jankiest, most active ingredient having ass cold pill I can. I go outside, and without a second thought, I put one back. And unbeknownst to me, I can't mix the DXM in those pills with the multiple high-dose mood stabilizers I'm on. I'm on a ton of fucking psych meds, and I'm about to fuck them all up in my body. So now I'm fucked up in the crib, sipping burnt Folgers out of a Solo cup, wondering why, oh why, am I so tired? I figure, it's probably that gosh darn cold. Take a few more, give it another pot, wash them down with that shit, And 2 more hours, and I figure, you know, oh, what is over-the-counter stuff gonna do to a stud like me? And I take another, and now I'm feeling it. I'm fucking feeling it, man. Stand up for like 6 hours. Just kind of rolled around, felt okay, wasn't fun, really just, you know, tired. I was too messed up to even enjoy GTA, so what's the point? And if I'm being honest, I actually felt like the bugs a little, you know, like when you do like too much Benadryl or, you know, DXM, fucking cough medicine. And thankfully the Hat Man and all his other shadow friends didn't pay me a visit, but, you know, I fell asleep, you know, could have been worse, but really wasn't enjoyable at all. It's actually funny because for literally months after, I just thought that COVID did that to me. But no, COVID's a bad cold. Mixing meds is real shit. And I was like fucked up mentally. I had to go to the fucking psych ER afterwards because my meds were so messed up and I had all this weird shit in my system. You know, I mean, this is kind of a post thing. I'm not even done explaining the full effects, but I'll tell you, like a week later, I woke up at like 11 o'clock at night and I just started bawling my eyes out. I cried for 2 hours straight. I called mad people just like, I don't know what's wrong, guys. I don't know what's happening. It was fucking crazy. I never cry. And like, just don't make shit with your meds, guys. Do your research. I can also tell you about, you know, the time I took way too much ibuprofen on those, but that's a different story. Now, I woke up around like 11:30 and oh my god, my head and my stomach and every bone and muscle in my body was in a fucking vice. Oh my god, everything was just agony and hurting. I mean, it hurt bad. And the nausea, like, I don't ever puke, but I was puking. And that was like all night. And I went in the morning to get a COVID test. You know, I walked 4 miles total in Buffalo winter and waited outside for 2 hours to get that test, came out positive, and probably around 7 that evening, I finally started feeling normal again. You know, I swear the COVID and DXM just double-teamed my ass until I was completely fucking wasted. And I think the way I described it doesn't even do it justice to how horrible it was. But, you know, it sucked so bad, man. Never again. Don't ever think about it. I see you impressionable 14-year-old watching this video. Don't you dare. I swear to God, I will find you and wear you out with my belt. Stay in school and only smoke weed on weekends, people. But yeah, that's it. Kind of a longer form video. Hope you enjoyed. Follow my SoundCloud at ASQUATCH. It's $$ on the S. And yeah, that's a wrap. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.